Hi, welcome to the Crafts channel. My name's Corinne Bradd, and today I want to show you how to make some very simple paper baskets from 1 square of paper. And they fold flat for storage. So this one here has been made from a lightweight cardstock, something like about 160, 170 gram, I would think. So you can pop your toiletries, your soaps, little gifts, sweets in there, and then simply clip it shut with a decorated peg. This one is made in the same way, but just tied with a piece of raffia through 2 holes. And this one, as a little Easter egg basket, is made in the same way, but what you do is you tuck these pieces inside the basket and add a handle. And for something like this, I would recommend you use a heavyweight paper, not a card. So this, I think, is about 120, 130 gram. So I will show you how simple they are to make. Make sure you've got a square of paper. And if you're working in imperial, decide whether you want to work in imperial or metric. I normally work in metric. Because my cutting mat's pretty side is in imperial, I'm going to work in imperial today. So this piece of paper is 8 centimetres square. If you're going to use a metric measurement, I would cut that down to 20 centimetres square. It makes your division much easier. What we do is you take a ruler and a scoring tool, and you simply score 1/4 of the way in from each edge. Like so, and fold those sides to the middle. As you can see here, the sides are folded to the middle. And then, depending on the size of how big you want these flap pieces, I'm just going to score just over 1/2 inch. About 1.5 centimetres. Because as I say, I'm going to work in imperial, but I do like to mix my measurements. Oh. And fold on those lines as well. And then what you need to do, and this is the bit where I have to double check what I'm doing, is if you open it all out again so that your main fold lines are vertical, if you pop this horizontal score line in line with part of your cutting mat, and then use the grid on your cutting mat, oh look, it would make far more sense to actually use a handily printed 45-degree line. Use the grid on your cutting mat to score 45 degrees from the edge of your paper up to the middle. Do this on the other side here. Just bring that down to line that up with a proper score line. And do that on all 4 corners. This makes the next step so much easier. Oh. So you've folded your perpendicular score lines right sides out. You're going to score, or you're going to crease your diagonal score lines right sides in. This is easier said than done. You just simply really need to pinch them. As long as you can pinch them a little bit, when you come to the next step, it will all fall into place, I promise. Okay, so you've got your diagonals, you've got your perpendiculars. Fold your perpendiculars in grab a little bit of glue and glue this central tab at the top and the bottom. Because that is these parts here. Give them a good score in both directions, good press in both directions. And then what you should be able to do is wait for your glue to dry. But if you put your fingers in the middle, you can then bring the rest of the basket up and you can give a really good crease on those previously pinched diagonal score lines. So that you can make your clipped basket, like so, or I'm going to use double-sided tape on this because you know me and glue, never sticks. Piece of double-sided tape on the inside of these tabs here. Try and resist the urge to actually crease that on the square because it's quite nice to have a rounded corner. You can just press that down there like that. So you've then got quite a sturdy, considering the weight of paper, that's actually not a bad little basket. And your handles are added just with a paper fastener threaded through a strip of folded paper and secured just on the inside. So there you go. 2 simple baskets made in exactly the same way. Well, the foundation of them is made in exactly the same way. And then you can finish them as you desire. Hope you enjoyed that demonstration. As I say, to make this basket, you just need 1 sheet of paper. To make the basket with a handle, you need 1 sheet of paper and some scrap to make a handle with. That's all from me today. Please subscribe to us because we have lots of new videos coming up in all kinds of disciplines. So whether you papercraft, you sew, you crochet, you knit, there'll be something of interest hopefully for you. In the meantime, please keep safe. Thank you very much for watching. If you've been inspired to create, please share your makes with us in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed videos by the Crafts channel, hit the like button. Want to see more of us? Then click subscribe. See you next time.